I'm just gonna. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Down the Rabbit Hole. Whoa. It's like in my shot, which is weird. We have a little bit of a new angle today. I'm trying to still get it so it's even. But no matter what I do, it looks crooked. So I'm just going to leave it there. Happy Friday, everyone. It is September 20th already. Jesus Christ, I feel like this year has gone flying by. I guess at some point, like, time doesn't exist. It's like going fast in a race car, right? Like, at some point, you hit that terminal velocity and you're just cruising, and I feel like that's kind of like life. A lot of it in the beginning is like searching for just who you are and answers and stuff like that, and then by the time you're 40, you pretty much know what you're doing. You're just getting things done. You just try not to die. Like, that's really what's going on now. I lost 2 friends this summer, so that's been interesting, and they both were my age, so even more interesting. But yeah, that's kind of depressing. Anyways, happy Friday. Today we are going to be running through I'm going to be playing with dating apps as drawing templates just for fun, because I don't know. I figure that dating apps would have people's best photos on them, although I guess I do have my best photos on my app, but they're only the only ones I have because I never take selfies. So there's enough of me everywhere. Like, there's me here on Twitch all day long, pretty much. I feel like I need to give the internet a little bit of a break. So I don't have very many photos of myself. So I'm not the greatest candidate for Tinder or Bumble or whatever apps we use. And I went ahead and downloaded it on my iPad, hoping that the pictures would be bigger, and the iPad has the same size resolution, no matter, it's still like fit into that weird phone size. So we can't really look at Tinder pictures huge, but we'll do the best we can. All right. That being said, we have a bunch of things to do. Actually, I was working on a completely different project before we pulled up here, so I'm going to kind of get started back on that and then get that into the machine. Hopefully I can get that cut in this hour, and then we'll play with a little bit of Tinder. Okay, so let's jump over into, where are we going? Desktop. Nope, we're going to studio. Studio shut down. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole. I feel like if my mic was right in front of my face, like everyone's mic, it'd probably sound so much better, right? You get like a good clean audio sound. But then I gotta like lean into my mic. I don't know. I could give it up and just put my mic on my desk. Or I could always talk to the sky. Remember to talk to the light. But at that point, I need to put the camera over here. Right. I don't know. Things to think about. But the real problem is, well, whatever. It's all good. We'll see what we can do about the studio. The studio actually hasn't changed in a long time. It's been the same for, I think the longest it's ever been. For a while it was changing all the time. I went back and looked at some old footage of like the original studio, and I'm sitting in a completely different spot. You know, so I don't know, things change. Maybe one day I'll have a studio like a 100. Maybe. Stay on the grind. I could probably hit that guy up and be like, hey, look, this is what I'm trying to do. Where's my pencil? Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. Oh no. No problem. We're good. We're good. Recoordinated. We're reading chat. So first off, I'm gonna throw down this real quick because I'm trying to finish this up. And just trying to get the correct line here. Get it super clean. I would like to. So I'm trying to clean up a few things. I like that. I like that. I like everything else. But I'm gonna do something wild. This will be fun. And then I'm cutting this into a stencil. Hopefully. So I need to do the next part. Now this needs to be thicker. Not that thick. No, it needs a good arch, right? Like it needs an arch. So many things I want to do, but I'm not going to do that with him right now. As it's always been. I feel like I drew this as a kid a lot. Right? As it's always been. Do I like this part of his face? Or is it bothering me? Can't tell. Kind of gives him more of a head, but I feel like I need a little bit more. What do I feel about that? What layer is that on? I don't want to like mix it up. I do like that cut. I just need to okay, so there's that. These two definitely need to be merged. So they're the same. So I like the head. Digging the head. I stole the body. That's fine. There's lots of pockets and there's like a belt. There's all sorts of things happening. I definitely stole the body. The body was originally the sticker body, but that's not even where it came from. It came from this photo right here, which is Calvin filling up a water balloon originally. So if you are interested in Calvin and Hobbes, I've actually never read the comic. I heard it's very like, it's great. Like I heard people love it. It's just funny, it's witty. I heard it's good for what it is. But I've never really got into it. So at this point, yes, you are correct. I'm just a poser. That's, oh, right. Well, I do have a white stripe there now. Confused. Oh, interesting. Okay, I see. Fair play. The black is still on this for some reason. So I need to select because I wasn't really paying attention. Select whatever's here. I want to cut and paste right back to where it is, which is great. Then I'm going to take this little cheek section and move it down here, and then I'm going to glue these together. And then the head goes back in. And the peeing works. I wanted it to be a little bit more clever, you know, a little bit more alien, like. I just don't know. Just don't know. So let's get rid of this one just so we can see our image. I like it. It's pretty clean. I feel like I need more shadow on the face. There's just something wrong with this like little bump right here. Can't figure out what it is. Or it might just give it shape. I can't tell. I can't figure out which one's what's happening. But this is good. What I want to do is do this though. Can I do it? I never really liked him peeing on anything. I guess this is only funny because I can place it somewhere, so I probably shouldn't. I just leave it like that. I don't need any branding. But that being said, I could brand him if I want, and I will. them by hand. I don't need to do it on the stencil. This is really just what I need for the stencil. I don't even know if I should have the peeing part. Okay, but that being said, I do need to add in our bridge pieces or subtract out our bridge pieces. So let me do that real quick. And like the masters can hide bridges like crazy because they're just, that's what they do. So that when you see the picture, your brain doesn't need it. Sometimes you need line and you can't. You need like a cut line. And you gotta find a place to put something in a different spot in order to keep everything together. Right, and we're gonna have to do some work to all these too. Oh, but we're not up there yet. Actually, what we should do is we should take this group and we should, and we need to duplicate it. So we have two. I'm going to hide one. I'm going to slam this one and I'm going to delete this. So this is all on one layer now. I don't mind the one missing on his back. I really wish it was there. Where can that one go? I think it needs to go right under that arm. Nope, there's no line there, which is fine. Okay, now we need we're gonna do something a little bit wild, but it'll be okay because it'll give it a stenciled look. We're going in and we're kind of just trying to make the white layer stand up. His pants, whole different story. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I have to connect a lot more. Let's see, let's just do our best and see what it looks like. Which one? Which one? I feel like I need something here. just a thin one. Let's try to get it pretty thin. What's nice about that cutter is it's exact, so it's all good. You can draw these lines and it'll work. I'm gonna make them like belt loopish. Side of the shoe. I don't know how to get that to stick.
Roger, 0J, and I feel fine. Discovery Houston, press to ATM.
Oh no. Oh no. Be nice to have one here too. Put it straight up and down. Let's put one right here. A big fatty though. It's all good. I can even put more in because the machine's cutting it. But we're not gonna torture the machine. I'm gonna draw this as one crazy piece. And it's gonna have to drop back into the shoe. It just has to. I don't have any other choice there. And I'm gonna make two really obvious stencil marks there, just to keep it in line. Here comes another kind of weird abstract move. And again, still just trying to like get everything to work, kind of. You know? Sometimes the black's gonna be a better option to come back and do a little bit of fill. I see why so many people do work on their iPads and stuff, because to be honest, it's so much easier to do. It's so much easier. The content just flows so much better because you can like zoom in, pull out, go back in. Hi Kylie. Making a new stencil. That's that. Just trying to make sure that all the pieces will. And we want just a couple, like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I just keep telling myself that. I'm glad you made it. Ugh. I like that solid, but that means I gotta take a line out of his face. Right. That's okay, because we're gonna... Maybe that'll just dissipate that feeling that I don't like up there. the cool thing is I could even like, I could create a little bit of extra pizzazz if I wanted to, like make it look like it's something else, I don't know. The world of stenciling is pretty interesting. You can really get into it. But the better you hide, the better your overall stencil will look. Like, let's just say I wanted to like give a little bit more definition to his eye. I like it on the bottom. I don't necessarily like it on the top, although I feel like the top should have some like gleam. But putting in a gleam means I have to like do some stuff, so I think I'll just stick to cutting out a little piece right under his eye. Maybe you won't notice. Right? And then how everything else fits. Making sure you don't take too much, but you take enough. It's probably a good relationship tip. Just take enough. Don't take too much. Okay. Oh man, this white piece here is floating, and that's the hard part, is if you don't catch it, how am I gonna attach the tongue? It's gotta go in somehow. Right? Okay, you can make the sock. No, I can't make the sock a little bit bigger. I'm gonna have to do some. Ooh, that's rough. For that little sliver. Maybe we make that little sliver bigger down at the sock area. It's almost not worth it to have it there. It's supposed to make him look like his pants are down. Right, that's the idea. So maybe we just line it in and bring it back out with his heel. Stencil making is kind of an art form all in itself, really. I've been doing it so long though. Here, we'll just connect. And we're really gonna give that tongue more definition. That's better. Right? Alright, now we gotta drop those shorts. Like, those shorts gotta connect to that shoe, otherwise that shoe's gonna be floating in midair. So let's do it where we think his foot would be. Be nice to put one here. Okay. Try not to chop them up too much. But chop them up enough so we know what's up. Sorry, it's so small there. I probably shouldn't have added that second one in. But that's too many redos ago. I feel like you can draw that part, but I feel that also gives me a very standard, but I think it should hit the floor, right? Because if I cut it, meh, it doesn't matter. It's just better. It would fill the space a little bit better for what I want to do. Because it like leaves room for you to put something there, and that's not really what I need to do. You know what I should do? This is bad but funny. It's alright. We're running this on a whole different stream network, so we'll see. I have it saved, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. No. We're going to... Come on. Cut. We're never gonna paste it back. Just jokes on it. What if I drew a spray paint can? No, I can't. He has to be peeing. He has to be. But I need to I wanted to make him pee in 3 streams. He's peeing in Seattle. It's windy here. See, here's the tricky part. I feel like this isn't clever enough. It's just kind of like it's copycatty, but it doesn't have like a I don't know. But I've invested time into it. I feel like I should make it. I do want to see trying to make a bigger size stand-up cardboard thing, and like what this looks like at size. So it's really more about being sized than really anything else. It's just kind of. See, sometimes writing on glass is like super difficult. That's why people get the protective covers. I thought the other one was so much better. Because it was closer together. Do I like it? I don't like the original curve. What if he was peeing the rainbow? That'd be pretty funny, huh? No, not that funny? Okay. What about just a little shh? Just so that skinny. Is that... It looks off. I'm telling you, it's gonna... The first one's gonna win. It gives it the perspective it needs is the problem. And that's why it's always been out there, right? You know, I saved this one because it was my first one. I was like, you know what? That one's probably gonna win, and I don't know why. And it probably will. This is the one we'll probably develop. But also issues with this. Like lots of them. Okay, switch over to the black. Let's finish curving this out a little bit. Come in early. Keep adding. This is going to be pretty rough for all parties. But I'm going to try to make it as not harsh on the machine as possible. Kind of give it some like more basic shapes. Don't need like the micro turns in there because it will do those. So we're gonna just try to be nice to it. Alright. Are we happy with that? I think I'm happy with that. Like, everything about that's fine. The only thing I really would like to do is add a lead here, probably a lead here, and maybe, just hate to do it, but maybe one right here. Just because it's going to be a lot to hold down. It's going to be a lot to hold down. Okay, good. I like that. It'll work. White's fine. The white's going to be holding it all in. Okay. Alright. Next step. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, let's do one quick check. Make sure we're good for everywhere. This white piece is being held in there, there, here, here. The shirt is connected only once, twice. Only connected a few times. Maybe I should do another connection here. Like here. fantastic. So, which it's not even that important. It's nice. Is it worth my cutter having to do more work then? I guess it doesn't matter. It only has to do it 8 times once. There we go. Everything else is held in. This piece is connected here and down here. And that's going to be a pretty iffy piece. Just that in general. How about we do a small connection here to help us with that a little bit. And I bet you we could even get away with, bet you we could even get away with connecting it back here. Like the bottom of his pants. What do we think? Think that's okay? Yeah, it is. It is Calvin and Hobbes. It's cut from Calvin and Hobbes. That's kind of the idea. This is going to be pretty big. Huh. I wonder if I could... Should we try it? Okay. So hiding Calvin and Hobbes, because I don't need that. Back onto my layer. Wonder if I can write... We're really going to be testing out the cutter today. These are going to be terrible. I don't want to do the dots. I'll put in the dots by hand. I'm not going to make my cutter go through and drill those things because it's going to be terrible. I'm just trying to get the most life I can out of my machine, so I've already sent one back. That's right. There we go. Okay, good. We're good to go. We're going to send this one off to the gallery. All right, so first we got to go here. We're going to drop the background so we just have our object. I am going to go to this thing, go to share. PNG is where we're going. PNG to Gmail. Subject is none. I don't even think I have to write that. Alright. So design's coming over to me. We are going to get to what we were talking about. I need to practice drawing girls. I've been working on that for a little bit, but I really need to like get better at it. I think like finding tones, facial features, and like it's something that I've always really wanted to do. I'm trying to learn that. Anyways, did we we send it to where we needed to send it? Let me check. I cannot check. Me. All right. Download. Show in folder. Fantastic. Close. What happened to it? I know where it is anyways, but I didn't want to have to go get it. Downloads. Here we go. Move here. Hide this. Move this into UFO art. Move here. Cancel. Oh no, where did it go? Did it move it there anyways? I tried. Oh no, it didn't. We gotta rename it, sorry guys. I deleted it. My computer is so far away from me now and I cannot see very well, and so I hit delete instead of rename. Life is tough when you get old. Dying is not for the weak. Calvin. We're gonna call him Calvin because he's Calvin and Hobbes. So we're gonna move him over to UFO art. Move. Just takes so long to do anything. We're going to hide. I'm gonna jump you guys over onto the desktop. Don't tell me I need an update. Not doing it. Not right now. I don't have time. Trying to get things done. Here we are in Cricut homepage. We are going to add a new. Oh, we are on a new. We gotta upload. We're gonna upload. There's our chicken uploads. Upload image, browse. We're not going chickens. We're not going stickers. We're going desktop. We're dropping into UFO. Where is it? There it is. Calvin. Continue. Apply and continue. This one, no multi-layer image. I am not paying for Cricut stuff. I don't know where this really lives. You're only allowed to have 5 folders, so yeah, fine. Dang, that thing's huge. Okay, second thought process is, how big can we make this thing? Let's see how big we can make it. Whoa. All right, according to my measurements, it's 11 by 14. Had to get out the yardstick to do that. So our material is 11 by 14. So in theory, we can make this thing 13 inches tall, right? As long as it's in the 11 category. All right. Because that's 14, that gives me a ½ inch on the bottom and the top. All right. Say we make it, right? Let's make it. Don't save. I'm not super worried about it. I'm gonna throw it on the mat. I'm gonna throw it on to. There she is, right? we're gonna put by 14. Somewhere in there. We don't want it too close to the edge. But we're gonna get the biggest stencil we possibly can. Continue. Oh, it's not gonna recognize that I have a printed cutter open. Due diligence and the right thing, which happens a lot because there's a bunch of clear space behind it. So want to throw a bunch of crap behind it strong. Okay, here we go. So let's jump over into the desktop because this is gonna be like, oh hey, you don't have a Cricut. Okay, there we go. Desktop. And then we're gonna let that cut itself apart is our plan. So you guys haven't been watching lately. I've been experimenting with Dollar Tree cutting boards. You can get 2 of these for $1 at the Dollar Tree. It's been working pretty well, I feel. I've been sticking them glossy side down. I made my own cutting pressure and cutting speed. I did a bunch of tests. You know, honestly, I think I can get away with 6 passes and then the cleanup, to be real honest. But the 8 passes does a really good job too. I mean, the more passes, the better, really. Okay, so now I'm gonna stick this pad, this cutting board to my mat. Get my brayer out. This purple one is super sticky. Let's make it for the super stick. We're gonna go here. And I could actually make stencils that are useful, like patterns for flowers, or you could see that where my hex cuts were. You can see, right? Those were all my starting hex cuts were. I think that was with the X-Acto, which I don't know if I don't hate that one. I didn't do a whole lot of tests with it. I just did one, and it didn't really do the craziest great job that I thought it was going to do with as many passes as it ran. And actually the regular cutting blade that comes with it seems to do pretty well. So I'm gonna go jump back over into my desktop. I'm gonna use this cutting mat stencil. If anyone wants to know what it is, I can always add it to something. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna put this in and we're gonna let this thing cut for a pretty good amount of time. This is gonna take a while. Hopefully it doesn't. Yeah. I forgot. It's gonna say no go. How did that say that was okay? I forgot that I have to actually move the Cricut onto the table. I gotta pull the table that way. Hold on, guys. Sorry. This is not ideal. Not the ideal situation. I don't have enough room for it to cut where it sits on the 18-inch mat. which I actually like a little bit better on the table. I have it back, please. I just don't think that was the best load. I'm gonna try that again. Sorry. Here we go. Okay. It's off to the races. That thing's doing its thing. 8 cut passes on this one. And I think the pressure is at 220 or might be at 300. Hold on guys, sorry. Just have to check. Make sure it started correctly because if it doesn't start correctly, like it's getting jammed somewhere. It's not what I want to happen. I'm trying to make sure. Hold on, sorry guys. Sport. That thing's gonna cut away, do its thing. And we're gonna continue on. Okay. So we're gonna go jump back into the studio. And I'm gonna show you a project that I've been working on that's just kind of, oh, it's already 9:01. Dang. Okay. Maybe I clickbaited that I was gonna try to like thumb through some dating profiles to see if I could find somebody to draw, but I guess that's not gonna happen today, which is okay. Wasn't it great? I mean, I've done them before, but like I kind of need a little bit more setup and planning. I tried to, like I said, I tried to download it on my iPad. It would have been easy, like good to be able to like kind of, I don't know. It's all public information though anyways. Like if you have a profile, it's public information. So technically it's not terrible to stream. But I don't know. But it is a good way to like draw. I guess I could just draw famous people that are in the public eye who like want to be drawn. I feel like that's not as natural though. I kind of want to like draw natural photos or get more of a feel for people and then draw them from what like I base their profile and what they've written about themselves. Something interesting like that, right? Like no, but my Procreate project, I'm like scrolling through like all the nothing that I have. Okay, go back to the gallery. So this project, which has been a lot of fun, there's this clip of this girl, and I'm still working on trying to get it all finished. Right now, I think I'm on the last frame that I need to do. She's not finished though. I only have her body, but we could probably still play it and it would still look decently okay. So here's this girl doing a skateboard trick. Right. It's cool because it kind of loops pretty well. But what I want her to do is like, I want the dress to be much more flowy, which is going to be pretty hard. Then I'm going to have to like actually think about the physics of like where everything's going to go. which might be impossible for me to do, to be honest. I just don't know how to draw fabric. So this has been like kind of my like, I don't know, let's try to see if you can make hair and fabric flow in animation. I'm probably not going to be able to do it, but it's a fun little half project that I'm working on. But this inspired the idea to start drawing girls because, well, at this point, even with tracing her face, I've been using a much finer line pen to do her face. But I still don't know. I feel like it's hard because there's a lot of movement to actually get what her face looks like. I mean, that's definitely not it, right? The simplest face I could have drawn, which is like the last face I drew. I've been working backwards on this project. So I started with this one and I went this way. I still haven't drawn the skateboard. There still needs to be hands drawn in here. And I really wanted her to like turn into something. Like as soon as she hits that point, like she morphs into something. Or it's a different thing. So that would be cool if I could pull all that off and figure it out with all the movement, or maybe they put the skateboard in, because the skateboard still has to go in. So if we were to look at this in normal format with all the actual photos, sorry guys, I don't know where the rest of them are. The trick in its entirety. Half cap heel flip, which is a really nice looking. That's a great half cap heel flip. I think it's been a while. I need to go out and skate a little bit more, but it's gonna start raining here pretty soon, so I either do it now or I don't do it at all. I should do it after school, after work. But I can't do it at work. It'd be nice if I could. Because I'm already at, you know, a place I can just hang out and skate around. But maybe I can cruise over to Hamlin Park that's up the road and go skate there. But then I'm like near the students. I don't want to do that. So there's a lot of pros and cons to that problem. Anywho, so this was the newest project. And then my plan was to do kind of like pull something like this off. So gotta Procreate. I need to, and I don't know if Procreate's the best. I think I would, if I was to do this project, like I would want to sketch people with pencil. I think I would really want to try to go after some tonal values and like go after a little bit more shading. And of course, I don't have a pencil. I cleaned up everything today, so everything went into something. There's a pencil. Is it sharp? It's not that sharp. So, just as like a test phase run, let's get our handy piece of art paper that's turning into a masterpiece. I've been really like interested in shading this for some reason. I don't know why. I just want it to be shaded. There's two pieces of paper here. This construction paper is just wild. Okay. Anyways, faces. So, it was gonna go something like this, right? Let's pull off. Not Tinder, wait a Tinder, Bumble. Bumble I feel is more serious for the avid user of dating websites, although I don't use dating websites all that much. That's a cool picture. Crystal into art and road trips. Let's see what else, other pictures. Art gallery. That's a pretty cool one. So it's 4 miles away. Not much about you. That's art though. I really like that jacket. I don't know what's going on with it. That's cool. Interesting pose. All very interesting shots. So, you know, the idea would just be like quick sketch, kind of like speed dating, but just for practice. And start somewhere. Oh, I'm probably sketching outside. Face, eyes, right? Get the eyebrows. She's doing kind of a scrunched up face. So her cheekbones are kind of high. We're getting some nose here. And then we got this crease where her cheek meets her lips. And then the other crease, then an eye, then an eye, and then this hat, right? Hat, and then hair. Sorry, I'm like drawing like super small in the corner of nowhere. And I'm drawing it just as big as the actual picture. Why, I don't know. So what I should do, I'm gonna do this project. This will happen, this is not. And then we can, I'm gonna do this project. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to like everybody that I draw, right? And then I'm gonna see. So here's the hat. I'm gonna draw them all in like a room together, you know? Like just a bunch of different faces. This brim is so big, you wouldn't think it's that big. And still the top of the hat is quite tall. We have this shape, and this would just help me with shape and angles and have a little bit of direction with non-direction. This is how you go outside and people watch inside your own home without them knowing. Creepy. The way we do things in this time and space is just so weird. But I'm having a little robot cut out my entire stencil, so I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. And then her hair comes down this way. So like this would be. And then I come in and clean them up. There's a little bit of a bottom to her nose. It's not that wide. This pencil is just terrible. And then some eyebrows. She's squinting. Really heavy cheek lines here. And which way are they going? They're almost going straight like a triangle, and then they come down. For dimples, right? Or where dimples would be. but this is just the side of her mouth. And she just does have just kind of a wide chin. Right? Her neck's here, comes in here, comes in low. That's okay, right? People look different ways. Everyone looks different. So basically doing caricatures. Practice, 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 practice. Keep practicing. What pass are we on? I don't even know what cut pass we're on. I don't know what we're doing. Yeah, I can't believe it's Friday either. Recreate, not procreate. That's funny. So wait, how do I do this? Like, she has nice eyes. It's a good cut. Works out. So yeah, it'd be fun to do caricatures of and learn that like style. So I probably should learn into like figuring out like cartooning or you know, just draw people, just try to draw them. And then I just kind of, the problem is staying the same size. Right? She has big eyes. Staying consistent with size would be the hardest part because I just want to copy the size of what it is. Her mouth isn't that big. She has teeth. It's always a plus. Always want to know. Teeth. Noses are hard, always hard. You want them to be small and petite, but not all noses are small and petite. And she has a piercing there. Her teeth aren't that big. They're not that noticeable, but let's move on. So we got somewhere in here. I should have drawn head shape. So what I should do is I should always draw head shapes first. Right, she kind of has like a little bit of a, but she doesn't have a wide chin. She has a smaller chin than our other friend, Crystal. She has big, almost anime eyes. They're like crazy. Very little eyelid here on this one. Eyes are very open. We got some eyelashes. Oh, the hat's covering up the other side of her face. Oh well. Too bad. Eyebrows. Looking good. Critique. Okay, so now you gotta draw in the forehead. Don't forget. A lot of times you forget that there's a forehead or you don't want to draw on the forehead. I always forget. Never want to draw it in. So her hair goes down like this. And hopefully by drawing, we'll get better at it. Okay, so her face is very soft. It's got a lot of like soft shading. Right? And that's like kind of the difference is like, gotta learn those textures. And I need to learn how to do it. I'm really just kind of buying time until the printer finishes, or the cutter finishes. because I want to see what that looks like. I'm afraid to go look at it. And her hair comes down in front of her face a little bit. Oop. I gotta get better drawing hair too. It's like, because her hair looks much better than what's going on. That her hair doesn't look anything like that. It's terrible. Oh man. And I guess like drawing hair, so we draw the dark lines, not the highlights. And then some dark lines. Then really this, I don't know. All things about drawing people are hard. That's why I want to practice more. Just practice. But seriously. Her eyes are so green and bright. It's like what I want to focus on. And she has such soft facial features. Just a little bit of shading, really. I don't know. Stylize, try to figure out. I mean, there's definitely less light down here. She really. Come on, Cutter. Save me from this doom. Wally. Wally with too much information. Why, I don't even know what that means. There's too many. I don't understand. That's the other big problem with dating now is I just don't understand. Like poly, biamorous. I just don't care. Another hat, right? Face. Amanda. She looks happy. Got some piercings going on. Got some heavy glasses. Strong, heavy glasses. Come on, cut. Just finish cutting. Why'd I have to set it to 8 cuts? You're making me draw way more than I wanted to today. Uh-oh. Life is good. Not that I don't want to draw Amanda, I'm really happy to draw everybody. But I'm glad the cut's finished. So there's a nose. I guess, like, really, I just need to figure out. Like, I'm always jumping into projects both feet in, and I really need to relax a little bit and kind of plan it out. Really build a little bit more structure. Like, that was great just putting in the face, or the, I just need to put, like, just putting in, like, what the face was gonna look like. So here we go. Amanda, this curve comes here a little bit more. And so I guess eventually, like these are all like the beginning lines that you would need. And then she has both hands up, so she's got like a hand underneath her chin with the pinky. And she's got kind of a cheek here, and then an ear. And then this curve here, some eyes. I don't want to leave her hanging. She's got some eyelashes. Glasses, aviators, run them down. And she's got teeth. Right? And a little bit of a chin. But that's only because her hands are here and going this way and out. Right. And there's Amanda. So, could be a fun little process. Would like to draw a crowd of people. That would be fun. Like a whole, like just whole sheet full of people. And maybe I'll do that as like a part of a segment of things to do. So, just in the world, that's about as far as I usually get through dating apps, is like 3 people until I go, I don't really like to judge people based on looks and not being able to talk to people. But then again, my alternative option is that I am at home working and doing artwork all the time. So I don't know. I guess I'd have to trade up or trade out if I wanted to. But at this point, it's not happening. Let's grab that stencil and see what we got. Oh my goodness. I didn't even show the other project that I'm working on. I was working on another project also to this one. So here's our cut. Go us. Let's zoom out. Sorry guys, I know it's Friday. It didn't do anything. No, it did everything it needed to do. Here we go. Let's see how this works. Yeah, I forgot. When I do this one, I like to lay it down and peel it off because these mats get really rolly if you don't. I think I'm okay. I think that will come out by itself. Alright. Come on. Almost there. We're so close. Oh. Phew. Okay, only one piece stayed on, which is great. That means our cut is cutting pretty much just the right amount. Which is fantastic. I'm gonna put back on my cover. Easier said than done. Not even close. Not even close. Like I said, easier said than done. This thing is a monster. Oh god. Don't drop it on it. Plus it's the super sticky one, so not only is it a monster, once it's down, it's like, ah, you're mine now. I'm like, okay, 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 good. Boom, done. All right, let's get to it. So a little bit of weeding, just a hair, which is good. And most of these are like falling out on their own. I'm just gonna use this pencil here to pop out all the things. Oh no, there we go. And uh-oh, Like some of these spots maybe have a little bit more, maybe not. This material's kind of brittle. So what's really nice about it is that if it didn't cut out, even with the scoring, it just kind of pulls out like a puzzle. You just kind of have to like work with it a little bit. I was gonna make the whole thing, but you know, I'm always over ambitious on like time versus like what I can actually do. I was like, oh, I'll just get the cardboard box and we'll stencil it during the stream, and that's not gonna happen unless this stream was like 2.5 hours long. But I've already had a day of work and other things, so I'm kind of like just want to chill. There's a little tiny thin piece there. I'm glad I cut it out, but it's pretty small. So far, so good. I can probably order a case of these from the Dollar Tree direct. And probably save money. I could probably find this material cheaper somewhere. Well, we're gonna see if the Chew logo came out. Oh, that F is looking a little squirrely. You'll never be able to read the Chew logo, but it's there. Not after it gets sprayed. This thing's gonna get clogged up quick. It's a small space. Plus there's a lot of stuff going on down here. I think I did pretty good with the actual stenciling part, like getting all the pieces to not fall out. I think I'm still working my way there. So this is where it starts getting real squirrely. This piece. This piece like goes into his pant leg, comes out of his pant leg, down and around, and then forms this like E part and then comes out like that. This part needs to be popped out. Okay, there we go. There we go. Last piece. Here we go. Alright. All done. There we go. Stencil complete, right? There we go. Cool. And from start to finish, I probably started drawing this about an hour before I got on stream. And so that means start to finish this project only took about 2 hours to make a stencil. Now I could go out and paint this all over the place, but that's really not what I want to do. My plan was to paint it onto the piece of cardboard. But I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna fit. Let's take a. Oh, it'll fit. Should we make one? Should we make one real quick? You can go if you have to go. I don't have an Amazon. I don't have an Amazon. I can do this. I can do this real quick. And my black paint is already sitting on the porch. This is not an Amazon box. I didn't have any more Amazon boxes. I've run out. But here we go. We can do one real quick. Let's do one to make one just for fun. Okay, where's my box cutter? Looking for things that aren't hanging where they should be. The box cutters are all at work right now. Because I've been reorganizing the school not the school library, but our personal classroom library. It is like this nightmare of books from many years of being books, and it just needs to be cleaned out and reorganized so we can have some good reading material. And we're gonna get some other things in place so we can do some stuff. I'm excited. I'm always making changes though, and everyone seems to agree with what's happening, so we're just gonna keep going. Come on, tape. I don't want you here. Oh. Did I just knock off my cap for my X-Acto blade? I did. Into a box that has a saw, a drill, and a whole different project, which I'm trying to make a coat, not a coat hanger, but a hat rack, because at the moment my hats are all sitting on thumbtacks that are in the wall. Like, they rest on thumbtacks, and it kind of ruins the back of the hat. So if you guys want to stick around real quick, I'm gonna just run upstairs and go just spray this real quick, and I'll be right back just to see what it looks like, you know, to get a full visual. It'll take me like literally a minute to go do. So I'm gonna just do that real quick. I apologize, lots of things, and I don't want to do it inside because then I won't be able to breathe in here. So you go do this real quick. Well, I was kind of in a rush and I didn't hold it down, but I mean, I did hold it down, but I think I added too much paint. I couldn't really see out there. It is dark. But there we go. We have our stencil sprayed, one shot. And then we would do what we normally do and build ourselves a little back out of the other half of this box. Let's see if I can do that real quick. I'm just going to, I think I'm pretty good at making these by now, like you said. You can pretty much make one without template. They're not super difficult. They're pretty much all the same. The hardest part is not burning myself on the hot glue gun. Really. So we're gonna make one of these to completion with stand. And it's been a long day. Okay. There we go. There's that. I do have the template though, so since I do have the template, I'll use it. Oh, I don't see the template. Where did it go? I had it. I need one specifically around. Maybe I put it into pieces. That also happens around here. It's not like labeled. Sometimes it gets eaten by the machine. No worries. Easy to recreate. So what I need to do is I need to cut a slit that goes this way. And then a slit that goes down. And a slit that goes down. To about here. This needs to go over just a little bit. Great. And then I need about a cut even to each other. Okay. That's good. And then we're going to take this needs to go this way. This one's a little bit taller. I want it a little bit more. I'm going to cut out a section in this part where the crease is, about halfway, but no more. Sorry, you guys can't see. Okay, that comes out so that I have a gap. Tape. I hate tape in recycled boxes. It's just like the two worst combinations of things. And I'm pretty sure that's why like a lot of recycled boxes can't be recycled because of the tape situation. Okay, so then we're gonna score across here. It's gonna be our bend. We're gonna score down here, score down here, and that's good to go. So everything, if everything works correctly, we have this needs to be cut. Of course, the tape is holding us up here. All right. The next part about this is we need to trim. Oh man, that might be real close. That's okay. It's our first run at it. We'll be fine. Oh no, I should have. I need to cut a little bit of it. It's alright. We're okay. We're doing okay. I've just never done one of these, so I don't really know what to expect. There we go. Right? Something like that. That looks good. Hot glue gun. How you doing over there? How you doing? How you doing, hot glue gun? We need something like right about here to be glued down, I think. Should center it out a little bit. These are a lot of fun to make. I'm having a great time making these things. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, okay, I see. I see what's not cooking here. Is that we don't really have a whole lot of purchasing power. No space to. It'll be fine. It's just gonna be on the top and the bottom. So when I glue these together, I usually I'm gonna need more glue. I need a bigger glue gun. This micro glue gun just doesn't get hot enough for me to glue everything, and of course I cut the gap too long, but that's okay. As long as this pops up, this should hold. Okay, I'm taking the tape out because I hate tape on things. Now I have tape all over my room. Okay, we're almost done, guys. Almost done. Sorry. Knife is exposed. Let's put that away so that doesn't kill anyone. Tape needs to come off this as well. Alright. Going to put this up. And this one up too. These are both up. That slot I cut way too big. I would just have to stick another piece of cardboard in there maybe. Help it out a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to take my pencil. I'm going to draw around said so I know where to put my glue, where it's going to be useful and where it's not going to be useful at all. And mainly just on this little tiny like ledge that holds our. Okay, so anywhere within this area is useful territory for our thing. Maybe I don't need that much extra. Let's cut off some of this extra. We don't need this much. Right, that's good. That's better. We want these to be lightweight, compact, able to be moved in large quantities. Alright, good. There we go. That's more of a discernible zone for hot glue. See, like, the hot glue is gone. And stick is gone already. And then once the new one gets in, it's not warm enough. Heat it up before it dissipates. And then this glue starts drying. And then we're, oh! I accidentally messed up. I'm gonna put glue where it wasn't supposed to go. I gotta pull your glue stick back every time you use it, otherwise it'll just goo everywhere. It's a little trick if you didn't know. Oh man. Alright. Boom. Webcam. And we did it. Oh, we almost did it. We've almost done it. It's okay. It's okay. There we go. Nice, I pulled off the extra glue, no problem there. Just a little bit of an annoyance. We didn't glue anything down. Okay, good. Now let's take a look, fold it down. There we go. Like I said, I cut the little slit in the back too big right here. This should have been skinnier. I could have actually just cut a slit. Anyways. Alright, that's gonna be it. That's it. All done. We made it. We've made it. What do we think? Is it cool? It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Stands up. It's a good. It's a good. It's a good. You can put these everywhere too. Look, now my alien's peeing on Money Makes Monsters. Oh well, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy Friday, and I hope you have a great weekend or have something fun planned ahead of you. I might continue just to sit around and kind of play around with this guy. It was fun doing. Stencil came out good. I like it. Everything's good. All right, guys.